Thinking? Yep. Check, 1, 2. Check. How's that?
It's good over here. I might ask you to turn on the monitor a little bit.
Say that again.
My monitor, a little bit more of mine and Oliver's.
We were just basically walking to Oliver's place from school, and I can't remember what we were talking about, but Oliver turned to me as we were walking out to get to his place. He says, hey, do you want to form a band?
There was an early show at our high school. It was a charity event, and I think it might have been like 2009.
Rowan decided he was going to sing a song. It was the first time Rowan would ever perform live. And he was like, there's bleachers, people cutting their hair. And Rowan was like, I'm going to go up there. And I was like, oh, I'll play drums for you.
Oliver was like, oh, I know the bass line to that song. And like ended up playing the song with us, and we all kind of jammed it out.
I'm not afraid of your soul, I don't know what keeps me.
We really grew up listening to and finding all of our favorite music through the internet. Growing up on the island is really our connection to the outside world. Not many bands ever really came here on tours because of the ferry, and there's a really small local music scene. We had this notion that the easiest way to reach a broader audience would be to record our own music and put it up online. So we recorded our own EP in 2010 and put it up on YouTube and Bandcamp, and we even had a MySpace, back in the dying days of MySpace. And none of it really went anywhere. We'd had this sort of silly, entitled and kind of naive, romantic idea of the internet. It was easy as uploading your songs and you'd strike gold or whatever.
We grew up playing together. There's a little bit of Oliver's playing in my playing. A little bit of Oliver's ear, I suppose.
In the end, I think the only real source of tension between any of us stemmed from each of us developing our identities as musicians. Starting out as 16-year-olds and going into your 20s, there's just a lot that can change.
It was funny. For a long time, Andrew just kind of thought that Oliver was pretty pretentious about music, because Andrew loved pop music and Oliver didn't. What really brought them back together, I think, was this album.
Opportunity came to record. I told them I was gonna go to Humber, and Oliver said, well, can you record an album before you leave?
So the first couple months were just doing all of these drum takes over and over again, just recording in a spare bedroom at my parents' house, and at that stage it was all just pretty abstract.
In the studio, when there's just three of you, you can shape the songs however way you want to shape them,
Recording an album yourself without a third-party producer, you just get into these quagmires where there's nobody to make an executive decision. After 6 months, I had taken like a month-long break from it. I'd just gotten sick of it. And I came back to it and sat down and listened through all the songs and made little arrangement tweaks and production ideas. And suddenly the album was there. It just kind of emerged overnight. It's somehow gone from being this collection of recordings to a cohesive idea that had been hiding there all along. I think Easement is the space, the distance between where you want a relationship to be and where it actually is.